and you dress the way you want to. Now, I know you work very, very hard for your money, but please, dress in a way in which God will be glorified. Lastly, let's treat each other the way Jesus treats us. Gently, lovingly, and more importantly, prefer others before yourself. If we are going to be effective and true disciples of Jesus, we must abide in him so that we can produce much fruit. John chapter 15, verse 4 through 8. I've just transferred to a new school, and I need to introduce myself to everyone there. They don't know me, and I don't know them. This is how I plan to introduce myself with everyone in whom I come in contact with. I plan to be nice to everyone.
Amen.
I want to be known as the nice kid. Not only that, but I want to be respectful to everyone, teachers and students, especially those who aren't as popular, and even to those who are mean to me. I know it may be difficult to be the new kid in school, but this is good too. I don't have to follow what everyone else is doing. I can do things the right way, God's way.
Amen.
Young people and adults, we are talking about fishing for Jesus. And one of the best places to fish is in your home. By being respectful and loving to one another, you can lift the heavy burden that people sometimes feel. Sometimes I might hear my mom or my aunt complain about their co-workers and bosses and how they are just stressing them out. So, I've decided to show them my love and appreciation, and in doing so, remove that stress from them. Trust me, it works. Another way that you and I can be good disciples and fish for Jesus is build relationships with non-Christians. Let's call this B for Build. This is where all evangelism begins. It doesn't start with praying for someone to receive Christ. That's the end. It doesn't start with inviting someone to church. That's the middle. Evangelism begins simply by making friends with non-Christians. That is all.
Amen.
Just make friends with people who do not know the Lord. Start with people you already know. Family members like Uncle Joey, Aunt Latifah, or Grandma Louie, and friends and neighbors. Invite your friend, with the parent's permission of course, over for dinner or ice cream. Hospitality breaks down barriers and builds new friendships. Offer to take care of your neighbor's pets or water your neighbor's garden. The next step is look for opportunities to tell your friends about Jesus. This involves actually opening your mouth and saying something about the Lord. Now, you might say that I am contradicting myself. Not so. Here, you may wait for your friend to ask you a question that will give you an opportunity to introduce Jesus to them. We will call this step L for look. The last step, we will call T, stands for taking your friends to events where they can hear the gospel. Simply put, invite your friend to a non-threatening event like AYS. Or take your friend to a social night out, nothing religious. So there you have it, the BLT approach for fishing for Jesus.
Amen.
B, build relationships with non-Christians. L, look for opportunities to share the gospel. And T, take your friends to events where they can hear the gospel.
Amen.
Lastly, let me give you 3 simple and practical steps on how to begin. Number 1, identify your network of relationships. Sit down with a piece of paper and write down all the non-Christians you know. Number 2, circle the 5 people on your list who you think are the most receptive and reachable. And number 3, ask God to give you a chance to say a good word for Jesus. Make it a matter of prayer. My friends,